With COVID, we shut down to the public early March, like so many places did. And we began then to send things online, which, you indicated earlier is no comparison with seeing something face to face. So what we're planning for the year is our exhibition of Jacob Lawrence, an African-American artist, to present it online. We could not have timed this, better for the Black Lives Matter movement, in passion and emotion and sensibility. And I mean, we try to have at least one, ethnic exhibition, so that we're not just having old dead white guys. So what we're doing, we've got 3 series that are with this exhibition. The exhibition is Jacob Lawrence, 3 series, and it's Genesis, Toussaint Louverture, and Hiroshima. And they're all based on literature. So Genesis, from the Old Testament, and then Toussaint Louverture was inspired by the book by C.R.L. James called The Black Jacobins, and it's the Haitian Revolution. And then Hiroshima is based upon the just incredibly moving text by John Hersey. So we'll roll out with Genesis first. And in part, that's because our sophomores read Genesis, as part of their literature. So it's not biblical studies, it's, as literature. So, and then Jeff Landau has consented to a live stream interview, which I'm really excited about, and not something we've done, but what it is to take an exhibition and get it on the road. And then Alatosh Kabedi, who actually represented Jacob Lawrence, and Kehinde Wiley and Romare Bearden. I mean, her list of artists is just remarkable. And she was a good friend of Jacob Lawrence. And so she has agreed to an interview, and that'll be our last event for the exhibition in December. So, and then there'll be a family event where we're going to stream through the generosity of George Winston, a musician who recorded the music as a background to a narrative by Liv Ullmann, Sadako and the Thousand Paper Cranes. And it's a lovely Japanese folk tale about if you fold 1,000 paper cranes that your wish will come true. And Sadako survived the bombing of Hiroshima, but she developed leukemia. And so when she was in the hospital, she began to create, 1,000 paper cranes. And unfortunately, she got 750 or something like that. So her classmate, and she unfortunately died. And so her classmates finished the other, 250. And so there's actually a sculpture of Sadako at Peace Park in Hiroshima. And on August 6th every year, there's a lot of ceremony. And so we've got a book club, and so the book club will read John Hersey's narrative of Hiroshima. And then for the family event, we'll stream this recording of Liv Ullmann and George Winston. So and then we're planning a music event that'll be live streamed. Jazz and Fats Waller, who overlapped with Jacob Lawrence. They attended the same church. So we've got, I hope what will be a variety of events that can be looked at online at your own leisure, and things that are, planned.